What if a company that doesn't sell players, doesn't own clubs, and doesn't even play football still earns billions every 4 years from a single tournament? Now here's the real shock. A single World Cup final ticket in 2026 has been listed for more than a luxury car. And some resale prices even cross the cost of a house. So the question is not just how big football is. The real question is, how did FIFA turn a simple sport into one of the most powerful money-making machines on the planet? And why does the world keep feeding this system every 4 years without stopping? Let's break it down. Why the World Cup is a global economic giant. The FIFA World Cup is no longer just a sporting competition. It has become a worldwide economic phenomenon that captures the attention of almost every country on the planet. Every 4 years, daily life shifts as millions of people adjust their schedules around matches. Cities transform into fan zones, and global conversations revolve around a single tournament. What makes it even more powerful is its reach. Football is already the most followed sport in the world, and FIFA sits at the center of it, controlling access to the biggest global event. This combination of universal interest and emotional connection turns the World Cup into something far bigger than sport. It becomes a global attention engine, and in today's economy, attention is one of the most valuable assets that exists. What FIFA actually controls. To understand how FIFA generates billions, it is important to understand what the organization actually is. Founded in 1904, FIFA is the governing body of international football, overseeing more than 200 national associations worldwide. Its role is not to play matches or manage clubs, but to control the structure of global football competitions and regulations. This control gives FIFA access to something extremely rare: ownership of the world's most valuable sporting rights. Because it sits at the center of global football governance, it does not need to create entertainment from scratch. Instead, it regulates, organizes, and distributes access to the sport that billions already love. That position alone places FIFA in one of the most powerful commercial positions in global sports. What makes this control even more powerful is exclusivity. No other organization can host a World Cup or create a similar global tournament with the same authority. This monopoly over the world's most popular sport at the international level gives FIFA a unique advantage. It also allows FIFA to decide timing, structure, and global distribution of matches. This means it can influence when the world watches, how the world watches, and who gets access to the biggest sporting moments on Earth. Broadcasting rights, the billion-dollar engine. The biggest source of FIFA's income comes from broadcasting rights. Every major television network and streaming platform competes for the chance to broadcast World Cup matches because they know they will attract global audiences in the billions. This competition drives the value of broadcasting rights extremely high. Networks are willing to pay massive amounts because they can recover their investment through advertising revenue, where brands pay premium prices to appear in front of such a large audience. This creates a financial chain where FIFA sells rights, broadcasters sell attention, and advertisers pay for visibility. At the center of this system, FIFA earns billions without producing any content itself, simply by controlling access to the world's most watched sporting event. Sponsorships and global brand power. Another major pillar of FIFA's business model is sponsorships. The World Cup offers something no other marketing platform can match: global exposure at the same moment. Billions of viewers across different countries watch the same event simultaneously, making it the perfect environment for brands to build visibility and trust. Airlines, tech companies, banks, beverage brands, and automobile manufacturers all compete for sponsorship positions. This competition naturally drives prices higher, allowing FIFA to sell limited sponsorship slots at extremely high value. For companies, the investment is justified because a single campaign during the World Cup can generate global recognition that would take years to build through traditional advertising. Tickets and premium experiences. Beyond global media and sponsorships, ticket sales also contribute significantly to FIFA's revenue. Millions of fans travel across continents just to experience matches live inside stadiums. While regular tickets sell quickly, the most important revenue comes from premium hospitality packages. These include VIP seating, luxury lounges, private boxes, and exclusive match-day experiences designed for corporations and high-value clients. These packages often cost thousands of dollars per seat, turning football matches into luxury entertainment events. This combination of mass attendance and high-end hospitality ensures that every layer of stadium capacity becomes a financial opportunity. Another important factor is scarcity. Stadium capacity is limited, but global demand is massive. This imbalance allows FIFA to maximize pricing across different categories. Corporate buyers also play a major role. Many companies purchase large ticket bundles for clients and executives, turning football matches into networking and business events. Licensing merchandise and global branding. FIFA also earns heavily through licensing and merchandise. The World Cup name, logo, and branding are among the most valuable intellectual properties in sports. Any company that wants to use official branding must pay licensing fees, and this applies to everything from video games and football kits to collectibles and digital products. Even after the tournament ends, merchandise sales continue around the world, keeping the revenue cycle active. This means FIFA's business does not depend only on match days. It continues long after the final whistle through global fan engagement and product consumption. Another layer is digital expansion. Video games, virtual content, and online collectibles have added new revenue streams that were not as significant in earlier decades. Global retail networks also help spread FIFA products into almost every country, ensuring continuous revenue flow. This makes FIFA not just a sports organization, but a global licensing powerhouse. The real secret: monetizing human emotion. Perhaps the most powerful part of FIFA's business model is not infrastructure or rights management, but emotion. Football fans do not simply watch matches, they emotionally invest in them. They celebrate victories as personal achievements and feel defeats deeply, even if they are not directly involved. This emotional connection creates a level of engagement that advertisers value more than anything else. When audiences are emotionally invested, they pay more attention, and attention is the foundation of modern marketing. FIFA has built a system where passion itself becomes a source of revenue, turning emotional experiences into global financial value. This emotional cycle repeats every 4 years and grows stronger each time. Fans wait, anticipate, and emotionally prepare for years before the tournament begins. That anticipation builds hype naturally, without advertising needing to force attention. In simple terms, FIFA does not just sell football. It sells feelings, memory, and global unity moments. The economic impact on host countries. Hosting the World Cup also creates a massive economic ripple effect for countries involved. Governments invest heavily in stadium construction, transportation systems, and urban development. During the tournament, tourism increases sharply as millions of visitors arrive, boosting hotels, restaurants, and local businesses. Cities transform into global destinations almost overnight. However, the long-term impact varies depending on planning and execution. Some countries benefit from lasting infrastructure improvements, while others face financial challenges after the event. Despite this, the global exposure and prestige of hosting remain powerful motivations for nations to compete for the opportunity. Host countries also experience short-term job creation across multiple industries, especially construction, hospitality, and transportation. Local economies temporarily expand due to increased spending from international visitors. However, the long-term financial success depends heavily on how well infrastructure is reused after the tournament ends. Why the 4-year gap makes it more powerful. One of FIFA's smartest strategic advantages is timing. The World Cup only happens once every 4 years, and this long gap creates massive anticipation. Fans spend years discussing, predicting, and emotionally preparing for the next tournament. This scarcity increases demand across every financial category. Broadcasting rights become more valuable, sponsorship deals become more competitive, and tickets become more desirable. In business terms, scarcity drives value, and FIFA has perfected this principle by making the world wait. The long gap also keeps the event culturally relevant for years, not just weeks. Every qualifying match and regional tournament builds anticipation gradually. By the time the World Cup arrives, global excitement reaches maximum intensity. At its core, FIFA does not sell football as a sport. It sells global attention at scale. The World Cup is not just a tournament. It is a worldwide economic engine powered by emotion, media, branding, and scarcity. Every 4 years, billions of people gather around the same event, and FIFA transforms that attention into one of the most successful business models in modern history. And that is the billion-dollar business behind the FIFA World Cup. If you enjoyed this deep look into how global sports economics really works, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights like this.